Testing, 1, 2, testing. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Bob Boom. Hey, look, I got something angry to tell you. I'm fucking sick of how shitty this video game industry is. I'm sick of how shitty the movie industry is. And it's not necessarily because that there aren't people trying in the industry. There are people out there that are trying. There are people out there that can be creative. And there are people out there bringing new ideas to the industry. The problem is that everybody's copying each other. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing people copying each other. I don't care about another futuristic military first-person shooter. I don't care about that shit anymore. It's so blatant. The newest Call of Duty, which I never gave a fuck about, any of the Ghosts, by the way, is blatantly copying Deus Ex. Oh man, are we human anymore? Oh man, we're part robot now. Does that make us human anymore? Are we losing our humanity? Man, come on. These questions have been asked for years before any of these jackasses even decided to think about this stuff. And guess what? It gets even worse. It gets even worse because not that long ago, not long time ago, I went to a convention called MechaCon in Louisiana. And to be honest, it wasn't really all that great. I met some interesting people, don't get me wrong, but it was pretty much just weeaboo heaven, just nothing but anime stuff everywhere. I thought the con would have been a little bit more different. But it was my fault, I had a friend that went there, and so I was like, you know what, I'll go too. It sounds fun. But anyway, so I go there, and there's this one guy who has a booth, and he's selling all these comics that he originally drew and all this other kind of crap. And what's one of the comics that I see that he drew and got printed? Deadpoo. That's right, it's based off of Deadpool, except it's Winnie the Pooh, and it's Deadpoo. It's Winnie the Pooh in a Deadpool costume. Now, I got a little bit of a chuckle out of it, but are you really expecting me to pay for this? So I took it and I was like, hey, you mind if I take a picture of it? He's like, like he never thought anyone would want to take a picture of such a stupid cover. And I sent it to a friend that was a major Deadpool fan. And he goes, lol, that's retarded. I wouldn't pay for that. You want to know why? Because no one would fucking pay for it. It's fucking stupid. And the same kind of shit is happening to this video game industry. All they're doing is copying the same ideas, the same shit that already makes tons of money, like Deadpool, for example, and putting their own little spin on it. Guys, it's totally completely different. Guys, it's totally a completely different game now. Man, you should totally buy it. I don't get what the fuck is up with people constantly paying for the same shit. You know how many survival games are out there? You know how many horror survival games are out there now? Fuck this industry. It's dying. It's bloated. It's done for. It's like a dead horse. I can't take it anymore. It's ridiculous. Hey, let me tell you something. That game Ark that you see everywhere on Steam, fuck that game. All right? Oh, it's a survival game. Oh, okay. What else does it have new? What's new? Like, what does it do that makes it stick out compared to other survival games? Oh, dinosaurs. Oh, okay. What else you got? That's it? Dinosaurs? That's it. Are you kidding me? And not to mention the fact that it has an RPG system in it. So they level lock you to all the good shit. So if you know how to craft and know the process of making, say, a water catcher, something that'll just catch the rain for you so you can have drinkable water, you need to level up enough so you can craft shit like that. How the fuck do people find that good? How the fuck do people find that balance? You're telling me in a survival situation, if I knew how to craft something, you're not going to let me fucking craft it because I didn't chop down enough fucking trees? Fuck you. Fucking retarded. And another thing, I'm sick of all of these people making fucking platformers. Alright? I've seen enough of them. I know how platformers work. You are not doing anything different. All you did was add in your own sprites and artwork and your own sound effects. Congrats. Hell, some of those sound effects are probably even public domain. You are not adding anything new to this industry, and I'm fucking sick of it. Now, some of you are thinking, why don't you make a video game, Bob? How come you haven't made a video game if everything's so fucking creative? You want to know why? Because I don't fucking know how. I didn't go to school for it. But all the people that are going to school for it decide to sell out and make all these fucking copies. It's fucking disgusting. You want to call yourself a professional? A professional doesn't copy other fucking people. Huh? A professional artist or a professional scientist. You don't see scientists necessarily just copying everybody else. Fuck no, they take previous ideas, they work on them, and they make them fucking better. And what happens? Their company makes fucking money. They make bank because they fucking did something original. You don't see artists out there, oh my god, there's so much stuff, I just gotta copy someone else. The only people that are copying someone else is someone with daddy's trust fund because they were able to buy a fucking Panasonic camera. Oh, look at me, I took a black and white picture of a chair. Yeah, those are the kind of assholes that fucking copy stuff. If you really want to stick out in this industry, if you really want to start making fucking bank, people are fucking sick of seeing the same old fucking shit. This industry is fucked because of people copying others. It's done for. There are these few games. There are these few, precious, few amount of games that I would actually ever consider caring for. And it's only because of the developers. It's not even necessarily because of the game itself. It's because I know the developers have done original things in the past. They've done original ideas. They have great people working at their side, and I want to support them because maybe one day they'll come out with something great. But as far as all these other people, especially these AAA developers, you bring nothing new to this fucking game. You bring nothing new to this game. This game we call the video game industry, you fucking suck at it. You're the same motherfuckers that just camp on a spot and you're like, oh, it's a legit strategy, guys. It's a legit strategy. And you'll never actually be the lead of a fucking leaderboard because you just suck. You just straight up fucking suck. Why? You think because you can pay for all the advertisements and everything like that? You know, oh, guys, we made, look, it's so good, man. Look at all the advertisements everywhere. Fuck. You know how many times when I was working at GameStop, tons of people would come into the store and they'd see all the Call of Duty advertisements and stuff and they'd just be like, wow, isn't that kind of a bit much? And I'm just like, that's what they paid for. I don't know. They just want to shove it down your fucking throat. Whether you like it or not. Apparently that's advertising. So you know what? Developers, anyone out there that's listening to this, devs, try and stick out just a little bit more. Don't do any of this progressive shit that you see a lot of these developers doing. Just don't do any of this progressive stuff. Like, oh, because I made a black character, the character's just so in debt, so deep now, you don't understand. Oh, I made the character gay now. You just don't understand the character. Please, shut the fuck up. All right? The last thing that I care about in a video game is the fucking story. Not the last, the second. The first thing is gameplay. You want to know why? Because it's a fucking video game! It's a fucking video game! And let me point this out before I forget. Alright? Just because you're in college, that doesn't mean you know how shit fucking works. All right. Oh, I went to college for this thing with the video games. Oh, that's fucking great. You know how expensive video game colleges are and almost how useless they are? You know how many other times that people have actually made their living and made their own video games based off their own talent and things that they've taught themselves and how often that's actually worked for them? And now you're telling me that oh, just because you went to video game college, you know so much more about video game development than the people who have been playing them for over 20 fucking years. Disgusting. Now, I'm not saying that all video game degrees are bad, because there are some great people out there that know absolutely what the fuck they are doing. But just because you're fresh out of college and you got a video game degree and you're like, oh man, I'm going to make it in the world. Man, it's going to be great. I'm going to make all the video games. No, you're going to sell out just like everybody fucking else is. You're going to sell out. What's going to happen is a publisher is finally going to come to a studio that you work for, the development studio, and the publisher is going to say, we like your video game, but there are a few things that need to be changed because people just won't buy it. And what happens? Your development company is going to fucking change the game. They're going to change it to be the same molded shit that comes out every fucking year. You want someone who's mad about fucking video games? That's me. And it should be you too. Because this industry is fucked. Not to mention the huge amounts of corruption that have been going. Everybody knows that there's fucking corruption in the video game industry. Everybody fucking knows it. Yet everyone acts, oh, well, there's no legitimate proof or anything. Look, all right? I'm not saying I'm with the Gamergate guys. I'm not saying I'm against the Gamergate guys. But there's always the valid point that somebody out there is buying reviews. You fucking seen it. You've seen it. The fucking joke is IGN. If IGN, out of all these years, has finally turned into a joke because they've bought all these video game reviews, does that not say something about the industry? Does that not point out a few issues like, hey, you wonder why this joke exists? Because it's fucking true. It is fucking true. They fired a guy. They fired a guy for giving Kane Linch a score lower than what they wanted. They fired a guy. He's like, hey, look, I'm going to type up this review for Kane Linch, and I feel like I need to be real honest about it. Types it up and puts it on, and IGN's like, what the fuck is that? What is that? It could have been GameStop, man. It's been years. All right? I wish I could find the source right now, but whatever. Maybe I'll post it in the description. But still, an actual journalist, someone who had a little bit of journalistic integrity in their system, at least a little bit left in their bloodstream, decided, I'm not gonna lie about this fucking video game, I'm gonna tell the truth, and he got fucking fired for it! This industry is fucked! This industry is fucked! And if you can't see that, then you are probably one of the sheeps that just buy all the other crap that come out. Are you serious? You're really, and you're probably saying, no, I'm not one of those sheep. I don't buy all the Maddens that come out every year and stuff like that. Oh, really? Oh, really? Just because you don't buy the Maddens doesn't mean that you don't pay for copies of other shit. I'm so sick of this stuff, man. And I'm definitely sick of the MMO genre not fucking changing. I'm sick of it. Sure, there are a few outstanding games and MMOs out there right now. In fact, there's one, I'm not going to plug a name or anything like that, but there's one that I've been playing lately, and it's only because there's different skill trees and there's no designated class to it. They finally gave me the option of being whatever kind of fucking character I wanted to be. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I can roll with that. And so I've been, I wouldn't necessarily say I've been having fun, but since my friends are playing with me, yeah, sure, let's have fun. But it's still a tab target MMO. What the fuck do you want from me? I just want to play good video games. I just want good video games. And yet I can't be given that. I can't be given good video games because of all these fucking copies everywhere. And all of them are telling you it's unique, it's different. Oh man, there's so many maps and all this other kind of stuff. Look at, there's 12 guns. There's 12 uniquely designed guns. And then when you fucking play it, it's Machine Gun 1 and Machine Gun 2. And guess what? Bigger machine gun. Wow, fucking thanks. You guys tried real fucking hard on this, didn't you? One of these great examples would be the next, Homefront. That's it. Homefront. Homefront's coming out with a sequel. Did anybody ask for this? Did anybody actually even want this? It looks boring as fuck. It looks so goddamn boring. The entire trailer for it was nothing but, hey, watch out. There's some bad guys coming in. You got to be quiet. Oh, okay, let's be quiet. And then shit hits the fan, and all of a sudden they got to start shooting and stuff again. Who cares? It looked like the same old shit. Same old military shooter bullshit. And there's some people defending it. Defending it! Oh, they could change the gameplay. This is beta footage. You know what beta is? Do you understand what beta is? Beta means that it's pretty much finished. They just need to work out bugs. They're not going to make any major changes. And don't give me that, oh, well, World of Warcraft had a beta and they made major changes. Yeah, over 10 fucking years. You think Homefront's going to last 10 fucking years? Fuck no. This industry is fucked. All right? Now, I'm not saying don't go enjoy your video games anymore. Please, play whatever video games you enjoy. It is your money. You can do with it what you will, what you want. You either earned it or you got it for Christmas or you got it from your daddy or you got it from your mommy. It doesn't fucking matter, all right? Please, keep enjoying the video games that you enjoy. But I want this video to leave you just a little bit more enlightened to what the fuck is going on. It's been going on for years and it finally needs to stop. This bubble needs to burst. Done. Done. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to another Bob Boom Rant. This has been me, Bob. And take it easy.